Hi team, this is Dennis again. Right now we're going to learn how to download and install Zoiper, which is part of the first steps that you got to take in order to take the first 30 minutes worth of test calling and to give some feedback. So we're going to guide you how to do that. The first thing we need to do is go to the resource page for Nova, which is this spreadsheet. Once you actually go to it, excuse me, you will see that there are three tabs in the bottom. One says training, managers, and of course the agents one, which is where it defaults to. What you need to do is click on training, the tab, second one in the middle. What you want to do is you want to click on the link, okay, so that you can go ahead and download it. First thing you do is click on the link. It'll take you to the download Zoip for free window. This is gonna automatically highlight depending on your operating system on your computer. If you have Windows, then it'll automatically highlight Windows. If you have Windows 8, then it'll detect Windows 8 and so forth. What you need to do is that once it auto detects, like it has mine already, you need to go to next. When you do that, it's going to take you to this window where you have a selection of three different options, right? You want to click on the one that says community free. When you do so, it's going to automatically populate the providers and it should download automatically. See, mine is telling me since I'm using Chrome, it's asking me whether I want to keep or discard it. All right. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and click keep. It's going to download it. It's about 17.9 megabytes. Um, so what you want to do is wait until that downloads so that when it does, we automatically launch the installation. It's a guided installation, so it should be quite simple. It shouldn't take much time. Right now, I should pretty much finish. It's almost 17.9 megabytes for my version. So now that it's finishing, I'm going to go ahead and select it. Tells me that it's 0 seconds left. There you go. Now it's ready. Click on it. It's telling me whether or not I want to run it. I'll go ahead and hit run. It says welcome to Zoiper Setup Wizard. Right, next, accept the agreement. Next, 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 and next. Telling me that I already have an installation by the name of Zoiper running. So in my case, um, it tells me I have to stop it. So in my case, I will just hit cancel, but you should let it finish. When it finishes, it'll guide you through the setup. All right. Depending on the version that you install, if you have Windows 8, Windows 7, Windows XP, an iOS from Apple or phone, that's what's going to be determining what comes up first. But if you have Windows like myself, it'll guide you through the SIP account, the one where you actually add the accounts to it. What you want to do is, first of all, I'm going to go ahead and click close on this thing here. I want to minimize my navigations here. All right, and close this up. Just go ahead and cancel it because the first thing that's going to happen is that it's going to take you to this window. Okay, so when it takes you there, all you got to do is click on next. The user and user host is the 4-digit code I gave you before. All right, I'm going to go ahead and enter a bogus one, which is 90,000. Mine is going to be bogus just for now. Password is MCS 2014. Domain is dial152.vigihost.com. Then I'm going to click on next. Okay. If you need to go through this again, just go ahead and hit rewind, scroll back, and see this procedure again. But it's quite simple. The user host is the 4-digit code that I give you, which is your ID number. Password is MCS in capital locks and MCS in lowercase 2014. Okay. And domain or outbound proxy, dial152.vigihost.com. Then we click on next. It says account name, skip auto detection, go next because you don't want to skip it. This will take about 2 minutes. That really is how long it can take up to. All right, so this is a test account. I'm gonna go ahead and run it this way. Although the 9000 is a bogus ID, I'm gonna go ahead and run it simply because so that we can have uh, a reference as far as what happens when you do that, all right? So the first thing we need to do is wait for it to complete the install, and then we're going to go ahead and make sure that we have the proper codecs enabled. For this system, we are using the ULAW codec. So I'm going to show you how to make sure that that's the only one that's activated. All right. So let's just give it a moment. Okay. Let's normally it would say, would you like to add another account? Okay. Right now it's telling me that it's not good because I made up a bogus account. So if that had gone through, I'd just hit close and it'd be active. Okay. If I go to settings, preferences, this is what it would show me. I already have this pre-filled with my username and password, so that's why it automatically populates. So when you finish that, it just asks you if you want to do another account. You just select no, and by canceling or finish. Okay. What you want to make sure is that in codecs you have only ULAW on the right-hand side here. Okay. You want to make sure that every other codec is on the left. So what I do, I just move them all over and then just move ULAW back. That's all I do. Okay. Then you click OK and you're done. Your Zoiper should be configured. That should pretty much be it. Okay. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, but that should be pretty much be it. It should take no more than 3 to 4 minutes for you to configure it. Under 5, definitely under 5. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. But that pretty much consists on the Zoiper installation. Good luck and let us know if you have any questions.